Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today we are going to be doing a 10-minute speed clean with me, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Alright, so starting off in the living room, we are going to clean up the coffee table and put everything that needs to go upstairs right on the stairway, and we will wipe down the coffee table. Then we'll move over to the couch, get that all tidied up, and we'll move on to some laundry. I had a few items in this bag that needed to be washed and some items that needed to be donated, and then I just threw in all of the clothes into the washing machine. Now moving into the kitchen, I am just going to place all of my recycling into a garbage bag. That's why it's more contained. And then I am putting away some of the cookies that we had, wrapping them up, and then I'm starting on the dishes. So, I don't know if I was able to slow that down for you, but that definitely just happened. Broke my plate, which is not the end of the world. I just don't want to cut myself. Luckily, this plate had no sentimental value, so it may be easier said than done, but I just wanted to remind everybody that we are only human, and if we make mistakes, we just have to clean them up, don't cry over spilt milk, and we'll just get back to doing the dishes. Now that all of the dishes are finally in the dishwasher, we're going to clean up the sink and the grill that's in the sink as well. I just poured some of my baking soda and sprayed my vinegar and essential oil spray all over both the grate and the sink just to get it nice and shiny clean. Now while I continue my cleaning, I'm going to allow my Brita to begin filling with the tap water and get everything else cleaned up. If you have seen any of my previous cleaning videos, I usually prefer to use the Clorox handy wipes, which are basically like reusable paper towels, and that's usually how I wipe down my counters. But today I needed to just do like a scrub and deep clean of the counters, so I did use my sponge, even though I still used my vinegar spray for disinfecting purposes. And since there was just so much buildup on the counter, again, that's why I wanted to use my sponge for today. And here are my famous Clorox handy wipes. I'm just going to take them out and wipe down the counter. This is just going to help dry down the counter now that I've already used the sponge, because the sponge tends to hold on to so much excess water even after you squeeze it out that your counters are like ridiculously wet for no reason. And then I just wipe down the Brita as well from it being wet from filling it, obviously. Now that the clothes are finally done, I am going to go ahead and put everything into the dryer, and my dryer balls do tend to catch all of my hair and any lint. So I was just taking all of the lint and hair out of the dryer as well before placing the new load in there. 5'9" and my hair goes all the way down to my hips, so I wonder if you guys have the same issue. As I take out all of the wet clothes, I tend to find like a ton of strands of hair from the washing machine, and I literally just pull them out and put them on the floor. That way when I go to sweep and vacuum, I can pick them up that way instead of them getting caught in the dryer. I swear I feel like cleaning up my hair is just an endless cycle, and in this specific load there was just so much hair that I ended up going and grabbing paper towel to wipe down the inside of the washing machine door and like the rubber around it, and there's my pile of hair that I then got to sweep up before I vacuumed, because of course I didn't want it to get caught up in the vacuum, because then it would create more work for myself and I would have to cut it out of the vacuum and so on and so forth. You guys already know the drill. It's now time to clean out the cat litter, and then I will go ahead and vacuum everything. So of course I lost the recording of me actually throwing out the cat litter and going over to wash my hands and grabbing my vacuum. But just so you guys know, I do wash my hands immediately after cleaning out the litter before I do anything else. My cat tree is pretty much the only place that I can soak in the amazing vacuum lines. So I just wanted to show you guys here how much suction this vacuum really does have, even though it is so small and compact. And I don't get any vacuum lines on my rug that we have because of the texture of it. And then obviously the rest of my house is pretty much hardwood flooring. But I just went ahead and emptied out my vacuum because some of you guys do not know, but my boyfriend Derek actually does all of the vacuuming and mopping unless I am filming, so he pretty much never empties the vacuum. For whatever reason, it grosses him out, so I do that every single time that I film, or every time that I vacuum, which is quite rare because he takes care of the floors. But yeah, so we just got that cleaned out now. So I ended up losing track of time, and I had a couple of things to do that day. So after running all of my errands, this is now day 2. I was just tumble drying any of the clothes from the dryer the previous day, and these are some of the clothes that did not get wrinkled. Of course, I'm drinking my coffee and my water, and I wanted you guys to know a little tip is for not losing socks and stuff. I just always use the same socks. My ones are specifically Nike Dry Fit, and they are the socks that have the R and the L for right and left foot, and that way I always have my pairs of socks because they're all the same. Anyway, since again it was the next day, I did end up finishing making my banana muffins, and I was just washing all of that, re-cleaning the sink, filling up the dishwasher once again, and cleaning up the rest of the kitchen. Now that the dryer is done tumble drying and getting all of the wrinkles out of my clothes, I'm able to fold them all up and we can move on to vacuuming. Derek vacuumed all of upstairs, including our closet and the bathroom, so I just emptied that again, and then now I am dusting down the TV stand, and even the windows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoy some of these after clips, and let me know any video recommendations that you would like to see down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye guys!